Modern romance is built on the strength of a grip. We are told that the tighter we hold on, the deeper the bond. But if there is even a trace of this attachment, of this desperate need to possess, you haven't actually found real love. Attachment is a requirement for a physical presence to satisfy a personal need. When that need evaporates, you are left with something more stable than a body. You begin to connect with their being, the version of them that exists regardless of whether they are standing in front of you. Curious. At this level of connection, no attachment becomes a functional reality. Physical separation from the person you love stops being a source of pain because the connection no longer relies on their physical proximity. A person who has been in your life will always be. Their essence is a permanent fixture. Once their being has intersected with yours, they cannot simply not be anymore. Fleeting emotions and physical sensations are the homework of love, not the work itself. Just before the transition to this real level of connection, these feelings vanish. They are replaced by an agonizing longing, a drive to move past two and achieve a total merger. True heartbreak is the friction of remaining two separate entities. It is the weight of the self refusing to annihilate into a single, unified existence. The real work begins when both individuals annihilate their separate selves. You collapse two distinct identities into a single, entirely new entity. Once this collision occurs, the beloved never actually separates from you. Their distinct essence is now permanently woven into the fabric of your own being. However, the material world continues to shift. Even after this total merger, you may encounter someone else and feel a pull toward them. This new attraction is limited to the skin, the material extension of that new person. It is a physical reaction that exists separately from the spiritual merger you have already achieved. This creates a complex reality. You cannot replace the original lover. You are no longer the same person who entered that first merger. You have become something different. Any new connection is a collision with the composite, altered entity you have already become. You are merging a new presence with the combined weight of your past. This diagram maps the process of becoming. Every moment and every interaction you experience permanently alters your baseline identity. You absorb the experience into your core. You cannot unbecome what you have absorbed. Once a moment merges into your being, it is locked in, becoming a permanent part of your structure. When you move toward a new lover, they don't merge with the original you. They merge with the dense composite mass created by every person who came before them. This creates a horizontal loop of earthly romance. You meet, you merge, and you repeat the cycle, continuously adding mass to your identity until it becomes an overwhelming spiral of accumulation. If you remain at the level of physical attraction and shifting emotions, this cycle has no exit. You are simply adding layers to the same loop. This accumulation is often mistaken for a romantic journey, but it functions more like a weight. It is a relentless, suffocating process of piling identity upon identity. Without a shift towards spiritual elevation, the soul remains trapped in this infinite, claustrophobic loop of heavy accumulation. To break the momentum of this spinning loop, you must find absolute, sudden stillness. Survival requires abandoning the horizontal timeline of earthly relationships. You have to break the plane and rise vertically above the material world of skin and fleeting feelings. This ascent requires a guide, a shake. This spiritual catalyst provides the force necessary to pull the soul out of the endless cycle of attachment. To stop the relentless accumulation of these mergers, you have to find a way to stop the passage of time within yourself. True love leads to a state of pure, eternal timelessness. The string of earthly mergers falls away in favor of a stillness that never ends.